posing routine is going to be a hard man to beat. I won't be at all surprised if he didn't repeat his victory of last year.
It's terrific what a good sport Lou Ferrigno is, because he and I were rivals, you know, for this award. And he was, well, as you can imagine, he was worried. He wasn't sure how it would turn out. But he's been real gentlemanly about it. So I want to be as equal for good sports. And I want to say, even though maybe it could have gone another way, but I'm glad that Lou won this.
Today I'm very excited because today it's the 2013 Muscle Beach Award, and I'm receiving a Lifetime Achievement Award from Stan Lee. I'm excited because he's an icon. Before I even learned about bodybuilding or fitness, it was Stan Lee because I was very introverted, and I was always fascinated with power. And I remember reading all these Hulk comic books, a Spider-Man comic book, fantasized to be in the Hulk, and then I remember always seeing the name Stan Lee.
I'm Stan Lee, and I came here because Lou had to have an award because the man rates it, he deserves it. I could think of nobody better to give it to him than me because I'm the guy who taught him. I'm the guy, he took all my instructions for years, and look at the result. He said, Stan, it has to be you to give me the award because you made me what I am today. I modeled myself after you, and I admire his taste.
Thank you. And the beauty about Stan, he's going to be 91, and he's got more energy than you and I put together.
I have known Lou Ferrigno ever since the Hulk, which was, what was it, 1950-something? When I first met this guy as the Hulk, it was indescribable. He was born to be the Hulk. Nobody could have played that role better than him. And he actually acted. Another actor would have just worn the green, you know, had the green skin and tore down a few doors and things. But Lou was the Hulk. He lived that role, and nobody has ever forgotten it.
They were shooting the pilot of the Hulk. I was training for the Mr. Olympia back in 1977. And they had another actor by the name of Richard Keogh who played George and James Bond. They realized they had a problem because one day a director came on the set with his son. And the boy said to his father, Daddy, this is not the Hulk. He doesn't have the physique like in the comics. And they realized that this Hulk wasn't believable. So I received a phone call and they said they were casting the Incredible Hulk TV series. And I said to myself, I said, I'm playing the Hulk. Nobody's going to play the part but me. I got so excited. I didn't even sleep the night before. I remember arriving on the set. I get to see Ken Johnson, the executive producer, and Bill Bixby. And Bill, of course, you know, my first celebrity I've really seen because, you know, I've done many TV series before. You know, the first time I saw myself as the Hulk, I remember flipping the car. We were shooting the pilot. And I remember 4 o'clock in the morning. And I'm on the hill back in the Universal lot, you know, lifting this car. And I'm looking at the car window, I see my face, I see the eyes, the teeth, and the green. And I'm saying to myself, am I out of my mind? Because I just love the character so much, but the makeup was so brutal, so tough because they had to reapply in the makeup. But I'm looking at the window of the car, and I'm getting more pissed off because I'm so pissed off with the makeup that I just flipped that car over. The director and the assistant director said that the guy coming to the set, you know, he created a Spider-Man comic named Stan Lee. I said, wow, I said, Stan Lee. And I remember when he arrived on the set, he had that real unique voice. He goes, hey Lou, how you doing? He goes, you need to work out.
He says he always wondered what I looked like when he finally saw me. Oh, jeez.
I know, on the set back in what, 1970s, 1978.
That when it was?
With Bill Bixby and I.
Bill Bixby, there was a great guy.
They said to me, Stan Lee's going to come down and say hello. I said, Stan Lee? I said, wow. And then I remember I met you in person. So I was, and Bill Bixby at the same time. I was saying, now we got the complete package right here.
I'll never forget that day.
Yeah. Too bad Bill's gone, you know?
Yeah, he was great. He would have been here too if he was around.
Oh yeah, I mean, I would think anybody could play better David Banner than him.
Yeah. It was the perfect cast. You as the Hulk, he as David Banner, and me as the audience supporting you.
Yeah.
You've heard all his credits. He's an actor and this, that, and the other. But basically, he's probably the nicest guy. See, I wouldn't be that nice. If I had those kind of muscles, I would terrify you and everybody I meet. This guy, he's a gentle giant.
You know, back then, back in the 50s, being a child, You know, I lived in Brooklyn because I was very introverted. I had a lot of obstacles in my life, you know, dealing with the hearing situation, the speech. And people would laugh if I had any dreams I talked about. They would kind of ridicule me. They used to call me names. They would say, you know, you're going to amount to nothing. I built this huge shield because I want to respect, admiration for a lot of people. And thanks because of Stan Lee, because the Hulk, you know, I love the Hulk so much because he was so powerful on the beach, fighting bulldozers, rockets, and so that was my dream, and that's why I had one thing led to another, because the Hulk and Stan Lee was my platform to survive. If I was a child, I would have given anything, go to a convention and be a celebrity like myself with Stan Lee, just make that connection, because I ain't had that. But I know people get so excited when they go to the convention, they get to see Stan and they get to see the Incredible Hulk. You got the creator and the Hulk, two hand to hand. I do a lot of the Wizard Convention, and Stan Lee, of course, is at the convention. The Wizard Convention, they put on some of the best shows in the country, so I'm very excited. Sometimes I do a photo op with Stan, I sign autographs, I have these pictures standing live, people buy it, they buy my pictures, because you have the real life Hulk. The Hulk is the only superhero that has muscles. Everybody else has costumes like Spider-Man, the Fantastic Four. So I had to match the physique he drew and everything back then in the comics. So that's why I look the way I look, because of him, to match the muscles of the Hulk.
I thought it was because you just copied the way I am. It's okay. But I tell you, he is a great guy, and I am so incredibly proud to give this award, which I don't see here. I don't know where the hell the award is, but I understand. Oh, there it is. Okay. I am incredibly proud to give this award to a guy who not only deserves it because, well, just look at him, you can see he deserves it, but because he's one. But he's also one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet, and I am so proud to call Lou Ferrigno my good friend.
Thank you. I'm so honored to receive this award today. Thank you so much for coming. I love every one of you. Thanks for my family too. Life is short. You don't want to sit around in a rocking chair 80 or 90 looking back and saying, I should have done this, I should have done that. It's all about taking action now. And you know something, because I believe in myself and that passion made me very happy what I am today, especially when I had to do with fitness and bodybuilding. Take that first step, and I promise you won't be disappointed.